Hey, it's that Monday morning, y'all. Woo. Yes, yeah. Look, I know how that is. I've been popping on my phone. You know what time it is. So then, yeah. So welcome to Motivated to the Max. This is your boy. So yes, you see right here. Welcome. Be sure to share, comment, react, cut a food, do whatever it is that you're gonna do and everything. Have fun with it, yo. Cause this is Monday morning. I know it's Monday. Some people don't even want to go to work and anything. But guess what? We about to be lit in this mud on today. Hey. Look, let me go ahead and do myself right now. Y'all know this. Look, I got my phone. I'm sharing, podcasting. Then give you a join in a few seconds. Yo, let's go on. I hope everybody is doing great. Boom, 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 boom. And go ahead and get that share going on. Look, I'm good. We're gonna keep this thing on and popping for today. Let me go ahead and hit up some of my crew. Cause some of them gonna be mad looking, man, you ain't let us know nothing. But guess what? I'm about to break all that right now. Invite your cousins, invite your family members, and hey, bring them all in, cause it's that time, yo. It's about to be lit today. And for a Monday morning at that, hey. Yes. Yeah, saying out to my crew, the G Unit squad of Max Life. Yeah, I shout out my two all of Max Life. What's going on? Cause I know some of y'all gonna jump on later on. But this is it right here. This is it. I want to hear that song one more again. Hey. If anybody want to know, this song is called Team. You know what I'm saying? It's Team, all right? That's right. TEAM, Team. You got the whole, I got the 116 squad. Got a lot of people on here too. DJ M. Come on now. So what is going on? What is going on? That's right. Welcome. I'm bringing them all in. So I can get to come in. Come in here and crack up at the food. Y'all know how I do. Let's make sure to share. You already know who my name is, but you know it. Just in case you don't know who I am, it is Daryl Tisdale. That's right. Yeah, this to let me know that you guys are in. You guys are checking in, man. Put in there, say great morning, good morning, how the way you do it, but then put in there hashtag M2DM. That's right, man. We're gonna put this thing up here lit. YouTube land, Twitch land, same thing for you guys as well. Put in, say how you doing, and put in hashtag M2DM. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great this morning. And then, I'll explain a few things in a few seconds. I know I gotta get the house rules and everything. I think I got enough going on up in here today. Hold on. I think I got enough going on. I got enough going on. Got enough going on. So let's go ahead and get this thing on and start it here on today. Good morning, and welcome to Motivated to the Max. I am your boy, Daryl Tisdale, and I pray and hope that you guys are having an awesome Monday morning or Monday period, because some of y'all, probably might catch the replay and everything like that. So, before we get started up in here on today, you know that I have to go over the house rules, all right? Rule number one, and praise the Lord, my lovely admin is chiming in on today. Praise the Lord. But rule number one, we have to come in here hot. That is honest, open, and transparent. All right. Cool. Rule number 2. All right. It's the house rules. You can't follow these house rules. Don't worry, I still love you anyway. And then we're gonna get to the point where you can follow the house rules. I ain't gonna kick you out like that. But rule number 2 is we gotta come in here lit. And when I say lit, you gotta come in here living in thankfulness. All right. I know some people might be thinking like, what in the world? Why I gotta come in? Like some people think about the word lit, they be like, hey, party over here, party. It's that too. But then the same song, man, be thankful for what's going on right now. Yeah, you're good and you're bad. Look, just be thankful because you know what? It could have been worse. All right. And then rule number 3. This is like the most simplest rule. I know everybody can do this rule. All right. So this is not like a hard rule at all. Be yourself. Be yourself. That's right. Be yourself. Because I'd rather for you to be yourself than to try to act like that you're somebody that you're really not. You know what? Like how's that going to work out if you're not being yourself? Go ahead. You can do what you need to do. Go ahead. Like I said, my admin's in the building today. She's on remote working, so it's okay. They always know that you're gonna be somewhere in the background helping me out and everything. It's all good. And so, so before we go any further motivated to the match, we got to do that 10-second count off up in here on today. And when I say with the 10-second count off, the 10-second count off from where we are doing a detox from where anything that's trying to stop you, trying to hold you back, trying to make you feel that you don't feel worthy or anything for the things of what God has called for you to do. It's time to have that detox moment. Trust me, I have a detox like every day. And I'm not talking about drinking something and everything like that. No, it's the fact of me. It's the fact of me knowing who I am and knowing what God has called me to be. And I gotta have that detox from all the negative things that's been trying to stop me, to try to stop me from saying the things of what God has called for me to be. So, all right. And then after that, have your breather. All right, because you gotta have that breather. Sometimes you just gotta let it out. Sometimes you might have to scream. Sometimes you might have to be like Goku and all them from Dragon Ball Z and everything. You just have to do that mighty battle cry roar and everything and then we'll just release everything for where you can just be like, now I'm ready to go. All right. So here go your 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So while we like this cast that thing out to the sea of forgiveness. So since it's like freezing rain here where I'm at right now, just let it go ahead and freeze up and then melt and then go down to like the sewer drain and everything, go to the treatment plant and then get repurified and everything like that. Because I don't want it to come back. I don't want that negative stuff to come back. I want to feel myself with these positive vibes. I want to feel myself, keep on going and keep on pushing, keep on making things happen in life and everything. So, with that being said and done, what's going on? I pray and hope you guys are doing great. Okay, I do have a public announcement. This is the quick public announcement. I'm about to help some of y'all. Even my wife is about to be like, really? For what I'm about to say. All right. So y'all just bear with me when I'm about to make this little small comment to you guys. I am not wearing this shirt because Duke beat Carolina yesterday on Saturday. All right. Public announcement. I'm not wearing this because they won, or even though I'm a Duke fan and everything. I'm not wearing this just because they won on Saturday. Okay. So I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. All right. This is my team. I like my team, but then the same token, I felt like putting this shirt on today. So not just because some people are gonna be like, take off that raggedy shirt and everything. I know because that's my eye, and my wife was right here making faces at me already, so I already know. But so look, I'm trying to tell you guys right now, it is not because they won on Saturday. I'm wearing this shirt because I wanted to. Because first of all, it's my decision. And that's why I wanted to come to you guys at today. Like, yo, don't let nobody change your decisions on what's going to be best for you. I said, I had to come that route. I had to come that route with you guys because, because sometimes we will be at a point sometime from where where we're at this moment from where you say, you know what, I want to make this big move, this big step, this big step towards, in my life, not only, just for life, for like maybe you're an entrepreneur or maybe you're trying to, whatever it is that you're trying to make that big move for and everything like that. You want to make that step, but then also you might have some people come in and talk about, are you sure you really want to do that? Are you because and then don't get me wrong, it's okay to look at the good and the bad on some of the on the things of what may come on the decisions that you make. Because I always remember there's always going to be some type of it's always going to be whatever choices that we make, it's going to be some type of consequence. For you, it's going to be like one of those trust falls. You know what? I got to keep on pressing forward. I got to keep on doing this. I can't stop. I can't just sit right here and just have like these bad moments or anything like that. So one of the consequences may be like the people that were trying to, and I kind of would like that kind of consequence. Like the people that's trying to doubt me and everything like that, they'll quit talking to me. I'll take that consequence any day. Like, oh, okay, well then. I'll be the one, but like, cheerio, all right, peace out. That's me. But then, some of the things from where like we may make like a like a not right decision and everything. So then we gotta take that consequence on the decision on what we made for not making that right decision. But then but we always be at that point from where sometimes from whenever that people want to be. From whatever we want to be like, you know what? I want to make this change. I want to make these changes. I want to, I want to do this right here, and I want to do that right now. I can get like a good example right now from where it's something that me and my wife is like we're leaning on doing that's going to help better us, like body wise, health wise, and everything like that. Some people may agree on the method or on the direction that we're thinking about taking. Some people may agree with it. Some people may not agree on the direction of what we want to take. But for what me and my wife had to learn on today was like, you know what? We'll take in the pros and the cons on whatever the decisions that we about to make that's going to be better for both of us and everything. But then the same time, we really have to look, what really do we want to get out this thing? So the thing for what we really want to get out of what we're thinking about doing everything, we're thinking about like making a better change and in our life, like health wise and everything like that. Cause we want to live longer. Because I'm wondering what's like when my kids get here, I need to have all the energy that I need to have so I can catch up with my children, Hannah and Daniel when they get here. I gotta have all that energy. Because look, cause Papa Dad, I gotta catch up with them too. For the rest of the children, when the rest of the children come in, I gotta catch up with them kids. Mama gonna be doing her thing, then be like, ah! And they're gonna try pulling everything like that. I'll be like, let me go. That can't be like that. But it was something from where I was sitting right here and I was learning, and I was sitting right here and I was just sitting. I said, it's like, you know what? It seems like every other time, whenever that we're trying to make a decision on some things of what we really want to do, you always have those ones that's going to try to come in and try to block your decisions on what you're trying to do. Then I want to be like, man, why you really want to do that? Why you really want to go there? My business people. Just because you see 50 minutes, just because you see like several other people doing almost like the same thing that you're doing, everybody is different in their own way. Like it's a unique way that some of my business people may do, and then they'll be like, you know what? Just that unique thing that you did, that's like what makes you stick out like everybody else. What have you be the one to be like, oh, you know what? I might want to go try this person right here. Let me go try them right here. Just like it's like a unique way with me when people want to sit here and listen to the podcast and everything. From Motivated to the Max, or we're kicking it with Team Tisdale. Just anything else with Team Tisdale and everything. Because you know what? Because I can be honest with you. Sometimes you just cannot get me to shut up. And my wife laughing in the background. But then you know what? But it's a unique way from where it was like, you know what? Even though, like, yeah, sometimes some people like, man, he just need to sit down and be quiet because he don't know what he's talking about. Man, you just don't know because you don't know what process from what I had to get to. You don't know what process I had to go through just to get to where I'm at right now. From where it done been sometimes from where people had told me to sit down and shut up and not speak on what's really on my heart and what's on my mind. Now, I done got to the point right now, I said, man, bump that. Look, I need to say something. Can I be honest? I need to say this right here, and I'm gonna make sure I don't jack this person up right here. Because if I keep it down, if I keep it deep down inside of me, I'm going to flip out. And I had to learn that. But see, that's what makes me so unique right now. Because some people will see the laugh, silly person that comes out with me and everything like that. Y'all see the silly part with me every day, but what you don't see in the background with me. From where I had to be at a point right now, I had to when God really had to bring me out from that apartment and say, yo, it's okay to say how the way you feel. It's okay, you know what? And then, sometimes like some of us will have like a thought or an opinion that we might think that might help something work out even more and everything like that. Don't you know some of us be so scared sometimes because we think like, man, well, what other people gonna say? How do people gonna know on what's your opinions or what you're thinking about if you keep it to yourself? And the line was like, man, I said, well, I was thinking about this right here. I was thinking about this right here. But then, what my main issue was, I never, man, what's the word I'm looking for? I never put it out there on the table. Sometimes you just got to put it out there on the table. So look, I got a question. I got an idea. What about this right here? And it's gonna be yeah, or it's gonna be no. Just like I laugh at my wife sometimes, and she's in here, so I'm not talking junk, and I'm not talking junk behind her back. She's right here. So it's been so many times, even like with my wife, she said, well, what about this right here? What about this right here? And all like prime example, my wife would say, well, I gotta get this done, this done. And I was like, okay. And so then she just left it like that. So then I'd be the one saying, what are you trying to say? Then she'd be like, well, I just need this. So I'll be like, so are you just telling me this to tell me so then I can pray about it? Or you trying to ask me, but like, babe, is there a chance can we get this done right here? Be clear with me. What we talking about? Just like yesterday, do you want me to hang out with you or you want me to stay home? Which one is it? Then she said, I want you to go hang out with me. Okay, cool, let's go. Because I don't know, because sometimes I'll be like, well, she's going to want to hang out with me. I don't know until you say something. Yeah, be clear about this thing. And so I was just sitting right there, and then I said, you know what? I said, it's been one of them times, and I'm being completely honest with you guys. From whenever I was like, man, I don't even know what to talk about him from Motivated to the Max. But then it was like, you know what? Sometimes, and then all of a sudden, something just seemed like, God was just hitting me like, you know what? Sometimes people don't know on what they really need. I was like, hey, you got to put it out there. They got to put it out there. So here goes one of y'all challenges for me on today. Whatever it is that you like, hey, let's talk about this, or you're going through this right here. Yo, leave me a message. Put it in the comments. So then when I go back in the comments, then I know from where I need to sit and pray on. So then we can go ahead and keep motivating one another. Because sometimes it's hard. I ain't gonna front. And then that's the one who used to don't ask for no help. Oh, that's really hard right there. Let me tell you. Yeah, God had to break me on that one too. Podcast. If you knew some of the things of what I was going through. I might just do a podcast session just to like get to know Daryl. And then, my sister right here said, look, some folks do not know how to be clear or express themselves. Hey, I was one of them too. I ain't know how to do that either. But then it's like God allowed me to he really was working on me on how to be clear with some things. Just like with my wife. I had to be clear with her on some things too. Because this one thing with my wife, it was one thing my wife did not like what I did on what I do. And then look, y'all said I use me as an example so people can't talk junk about me behind my back. Because he already said that. He already said that about himself. This is what I used to do with my wife. A new Xbox will come out. I will beat around the bush to tell my wife I want this new Xbox. And when I say beat around the bush, this is what I'll do. And like I'm being delivered right now, honey. I will show the clip that I saw on YouTube. from the website and everything. Oh, it has 4K. It does this. It does the recording. It does that. Oh, I can play high def. Oh, I can play with all my friends and all these yada yada stuff. But then the same time, my wife was like, "That's great. I'm glad it does all that." And then she goes right back to work. So then my wife already knows. She was like, "Why don't this ninja just say, babe, can I get the new Xbox?" And so then she laughs at me because she knows it's true. Because that's what I used to do all the time. So then I got to the babe, I want that. I want that right there. That's what I want. This is what I want right here. That's it. This is what I want. And then all of a sudden she's like, "Oh, okay, then cool, babe." Like, and then I said, "Look, just by me telling my wife that's what I want, she'll come right and say, 'Well, babe, how much is it?'" And then I tell her how much it is and everything like that. And so then she come in here. "Hey, what's going on, sir?" And then she come in, and then she'll be like, I tell her the price and everything like that. And so look, it's either gonna be a yes. Well, for me and her, it's neither gonna be a yes, baby, let's wait on it, or no. Normally I get the baby, let's hold on, let's get some, let's get our other stuff taken care of and everything like that, and then we're gonna work this thing out. That's normally the answer of what she gives. So she ain't tell me no. She said, let's work some things out, then we're gonna get this thing on. Just think about if I have never asked my wife, can I get the new Xbox and everything, that my wife, I would never have thought that my wife would say like, yeah, well, then, no, and then my wife would be straightforward with me sometimes. She'd be like, no. But then the same time, she'd be like, "No, we got to." And she said, "Well, hey, babe, look, check this out." She said, "Babe, hear me out. Because also in the same time, whenever when I ask her the question and everything like that, it's also teaching me patience at the same time. From where she's like, babe, hear me out. He's like, hear me out, babe. Just hear me out. I said, okay, cool. What's up? So she's like, check this out. Let's take care of some of this stuff and what's going on right now. It may be like, like stuff with business, like like your normal household stuff and everything like that. And so she said, but then once we get this stuff taken care of, and we got business and everything taken care of and everything like that, and then we can go ahead and work towards and getting you the new Xbox. So I said, oh, okay then. Cool. So then guess how the way my mind working with it like that. Okay, cool. So we need to do this. We gotta get this done for the business. We gotta get this done. We gotta make sure this done. We gotta make sure that's done. But then the same time, a guy want to tell you like, I need you to pump your brakes for a minute. Because even though that's what you're asking or that's what you need right now, you still gotta go through a process for this thing. So then, my process was I had to learn how to be patient. And then glory be to God, I said, I can't even mention my friend's name like that. He said, look, don't you mention my name on anything about this thing. All of a sudden, I get a package at the door around Christmas time and everything like that. And then guess what? Just because I asked and I put it out there saying, this is what I want and everything like that, man, one of my boys done hit me up saying, you know what? I'm gonna send you this. Don't you say nothing. Don't you sit right here trying to talk no junk to me and everything. And then guess what? He sent me a new Xbox. And he knowing that's what I wanted, and he knowing that's what I want. I was trying to, I was trying to get one and everything. But then you know what? I was still learning how to be patient because he was talking to me, and I was like, he was showing me like, oh man, like dude, like they got a deal on this thing. You should go ahead and get it and do this right. I said, I would love to go ahead and get. I said, but I can't right now. I said, because like one, I got to be patient because it's some things some things around home and everything that I need to do. And then I need to make sure that everything was straight here. I had to make sure everything was straight here. Not to mention, it was like, yo, God was like, yo, just wait. And then guess what? He heard what I was saying. He said, you know what? And I messaged him too. I said, dude, you're funny. He said, you know what? Go ahead and look. I know you're about to be mad at me and everything like that. He said, because the fact of the matter is, he said, because that I see you trying more to make sure that your businesses and everything, and your wife and everything is straight and everything at home. I got you. And also, packet, I got the little ship back label and everything like that. It came in here through FedEx. And I was like, what in the world? Come in, my both wife was like, Darren, what is this? And we like, look, we right here with the box, and we like, hold up and make sure, if it's ticket or whatever, throw it open, like we don't want nothing to happen. But then all of a sudden, so here come my friend texting me like, you get your package. And every time he texts me, I'm like, okay, this dude done did something. Let me find out. But then in that same token, when I had to be clear on what I was asking for. So it may be something you like for businesses and everything like that. Yo, make sure that you being clear on what you're asking for. Because let me tell you right now, beating around the bush is not gonna help. Because and some people out, and even our leaders and people that are in ministry, and they really tuned in with God and everything like that. God didn't set them up to read your mind. So how we supposed to know? Okay, God, you talking to me too. How we supposed to know on how to help and pray or fast or whatever it is on that we need to help you with if you don't say nothing to them? So I was like, like I said, I'm talking to me and nobody else get this. So it was like, yo, don't beat around the bush with it. God, I need this. God, I need that. But then the same talking though, why we super here saying like, yo, I need this and I need that and everything like that. And it's like, yo, sometimes before you can even and this is my thing all the time. I need to make sure, that I got it right with God before I sit right here and start asking some things. Because I don't want them to come in here jacked up and about to beat me up or whatever like that. So it was like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really need to turn around and look at this. I really need to turn around and look at this thing. Yo, I really need to be at a point that I need to be clear about some things and everything. I need to be really clear on some things. And I love it. And I love it whenever the Apostle Shalanda has said one time, yo, you need to check your heart. What that heart look like before you sit right here and start asking for things and everything like that. And it made me think about. Let me see that. No, but honey, let you grab for me. And I was scrolling through Google where like that, this past weekend. And I'm like, man, I meant to write it down, but then God brought it to me while I was able to find it. And it was a quote that I found, and Bruce Lee said this quote: "Be humble to see your mistakes, and courage to admit them, and wise enough to correct them." Bruce Lee said that. I had to write it down. I will put up the little picture thing on later on my Facebook page and all them later on, so you can see it. That's what I got the quote from. And so when I read this, it really made me think from what Apostle Shalanda said. Yo, what your heart look like? What that heart? Excuse me. Say, put it in the chat. What that heart look like? Is your heart looking kind of like? It might have a little dark side to it or everything like that, or you ready to try to let your light shine? So it's like, yo, check and see what that heart look like. I love it too. I need to go back and just watch that whole message that she did. What that heart looked like. I need to find that one because that right there, it blew my mind. It still blew my mind too. That's why I keep coming up in my head, yo, what that heart look like. Before you sit right here, try to do this, try to do that. That's just like one of the things from when that we were like, from when my wife was starting to be like entrepreneurs and everything like that. And then we was like, so like me and her, like we had a heart-to-heart talk, and it was a time for where we said, yo, what's the reason why we really want to do this? And, some of us will say, well, I want to do this to make money. This up, that is there, put it. She right here looking on the side. She don't want to show her face. That's what you want me to do. So we were sitting right here talking, and she was like, and so me and her was sitting right here talking like, yo, why do we really want to be in this entrepreneurship? And we really had to we had to sit down, look at the pros and cons, and we really had to look at we had to check our heart. Kind of like with me, with being like for entrepreneurship and everything like that, I can do what I need to do, and then I'm not on anybody's time clock. And then on top of that, from where if I want to be at that point in time, say, God, look, I want to bless somebody with $1 million. Yo, God's gonna give me the resources and everything for me to make millions of dollars and everything, so I can be that blessing to somebody. Because like me trying to just keep $1 million to myself and everything like that, look, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's just gonna sit there until like I really need something. But then in the same time, it was like, yo, and then so like just like with the same thing with Latasha, how the way that she started Lash Shade Beauty and Cosmetic, Unashamed Play. That's one of the sponsors of Motivated to the Max. And so how the way like even like for her and everything like that, she was like, I said, so like just like the way she wanted to start out with Lash Shade. I said, honey, why you really want to start out with Lash Shade? And then she was completely honest. She said, first of all, because I love dealing with makeup and lashes and everything. She was being honest. And then, plus two, one of her great mentors and everything, Yulissa, she right here screaming, Yulissa, like she inspired her. She said, you know what? If she can do this stuff with makeup and stuff too, I can do it too. And then everybody that knows my wife, Latasha, and everything, and like the third reason why she really wanted to do like Lash Shade Beauties and cosmetics and everything like that, because she really, honestly, she really want to help. She want people to be like beautified. She's like, so then she was in this point for where don't be like her the way I wasn't thinking that I'm not pretty enough to look like that. If I can look this pretty, sexy, beautiful like that, you can too. I can help. Look, we gonna help each other so then we can be all sexy and beautified and everything. That was my wife. So then I was like, babe, go for it. Come on, let's go. And then sure enough, she got Lash Shade Beauty and Cosmetics. She get ready to graduate real soon. I mean, real soon. She get ready to graduate. So those of y'all that need a talking about, I need a facial and everything like that, you better catch her quick because she about to be gone from the school. So you better catch her quick. Or you can just wait till when she graduates and then y'all really can call and talk about, I need to make an appointment. I got you. So it was like, y'all was like, what's your heart looking like? What that heart look like? And Apostle Shalana, I'm not taking your I'm not taking, that's just how the way that this thing is rolling right now. Out with it, be clear. But side note by Apostle Shalana Williams, what that heart look like. I know what? Don't be surprised if y'all see Apostle Shalana on here on Motivated to the Max. Do not be surprised. Okay, that's my I love her, Apostle Shalana. That's my buddy. That's my sister right there. I love her. Just the same thing with Pastor Brandy Rojas. Same thing with Pastor. Oh my, look, that is family. That's the family. They get on you real tight and good, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Look, we love you." But look, let's talk about this thing real quick. Let's be clear. That part. See, my wife. See, this is the blessing when she's working remotely today. She put in stuff like this. But yeah, like, let's be clear on some things. Be clear. Like, get it out there, but check your heart. Let's be clear, then check that heart. And then like that. Look, I feel like I'm giving points or whatever like that. I don't give no points like that, but that's how the way it's feel and everything like that. But then look, check this out though. But then while you speaking this thing clear and while you checking your heart and everything, don't be afraid to execute it. Don't be afraid to execute this thing. That's why I was saying earlier in the beginning of the beginning of the show on the podcast and everything like that. Don't let people deteriorate you and try to stop you from doing what God wants you to do. Let that thing be clear. And hey, I want to do this right here. So then when you talking about you want to do this or here, then you giving God your yes on that you want to do this stuff for what he done giving you. Yo, check their heart before you go in there, and then you got to execute this thing. And it feels great right here. Look, I'm doing motivated to the max, but the ones like my wife don't put up in the names and everything like that, those are the ones. Those are my pushers. So mother, father, thank you. Yo, don't be afraid to execute it. Just like with team, like with Team Tisdale and everything like that. Yo, we had to get out that mindset to being afraid to execute some things. Like we had a little bit more to do. We had to check our heart. Then we had to do a whole new reset. Come on, that was Mr. Dominique. That was Mr. Dominique. Come here. We had to do a whole reset. We had to let some things be clear. And then we had to execute. I tell you, look, if those of y'all listen to the ones we don't mention that, that lets you know I do pay attention. I do. And by me paying attention to everything, I'm able to be able, like, you know what? Yo, we gotta look, let's go we gotta go this route. I can't stop right here. We gotta keep going this way. So it's like, whoa. And that's from where it's like, y'all was like, and that's from everything had done started up from this morning. Like, yo, you cannot let we don't talk to they're gonna Mr. Dominique right there. That's my sis right there. Minister Dominique Robinson. I got no shame to call my sister minister because yo, she deserved that. She deserved that. I don't care what none of y'all say. I don't know who I'm talking to either. Keep your mouths off of these people that have been called to ministry and everything. Keep your mouth off of them. I don't know why that just came up, but just keep your mouth off of them. That's all I got to say on that though. Because some of the ones from where some people's like, you know what, I want to make this walk with Christ and everything like that, but they'd be them same ones that trying to stop you from doing for what you need to do just because they don't want you to look. They don't want you to do better than them. Yo, that's their loss. You need to go ahead and go do for you. Do what God needs for you to do. I don't know who that's for. But yeah, be clear on some. Look, let's be clear. Check that heart. Have that reset. Yeah, Minister. I mean, I talked you up because I was thinking about when you gave that message on the reset. You had to reset the mind. Man, think about that too. It was that was like a year ago too. Man, see, look at I love it. But yeah, man. I ain't expect to come on like that. But then God can always have that shift. And then when God shift, I gotta be like Nike, yo, just go with the shift, yo, just do it. But yeah, it's just that from where, because so many times we'll be like, you know what, I want to do right, or I want to do this right here. Man, some people are trying to get you to stop from to really make you think about and everything, yo, just for some people try to buy a home. You sure you really want, what I mean? That's a lot of responsibilities, trying to buy a home. You got to do this, you got to do it. Man, you're trying to put in all the negative things that going to make me tell you, you know what, maybe I should stick to this right here. Nah, Ninja, I'm trying to be, I don't want to deal with this thing no more. Well, yeah, I want to go ahead and run this business and everything. Yo, cause I want to be a help to the community. Or I want to just, I just want to be a help from where, just like, man, cool. Expressions LLC. That's another look, unashamed plug. They are the sponsors also as well. Looks like Expressions LLC, just like they have a thing called Express Yourself. And they do it because like they're like, yo, like we want they're helping you to get your words out there from whatever that the small individuals won't listen to you like that. They have you out there like say, yo, that's what I get why they call it express yourself. Because some people, some of us be trying to sit right there and try to express ourselves so many times, and from where we get all down and we get all like, man, I'm at this point right now, I don't even want to do this no more, or anything like anything like this or anything like that. So then guess what? You don't want to talk about it no more. But then guess what? That's why you got to express yourself. So then if you got some music that you want to get out there to the community, if you got some spoken words and stuff that you want to get out there, just to be able to help somebody else out. That's why Expressions is existing right now. They trying to reach out to the community. They want to be able to have to say, you know what, yo, if people on the streets don't want to hear your music and everything, yo, come do it here. Be an inspiration to somebody over here. Have your spoken word to be able to impact somebody's life over here. Because you never know. Your testimony going to help save somebody's life. And that's why so many people, and you know what? I hear you, Lord. And that's why so many people want to try to stop you from giving your testimony because the enemy don't want you to be able to get it out there. Or some people want to be at that point right now from where like, I don't want them to be better than me. But you know what the sad part is for me on that part? I used to believe that I was always at the mindset that I was not better than anybody. I feel like I should be down there with the filthy rags. But then guess what? God said otherwise. No, God said, get up. Stand in this thing. Why you think sometimes when it's like, you have them moments, and I know maybe it's just me, but it's been so many times from where that I had to have a conversation with God, like by myself. Some people may think that I'm crazy, that I'm just talking to myself or anything like that. Sometimes I have to take a walk and just talk with God. You know what? Look, let me get 30 minutes. Now my back to that. Let me get an hour. Because at the same time, I'm going to get at everything that they're going to pin me off. That they're going to have me at this point where I say, forget this person, forget that person, everything like that. But then, sometimes I just need to take a walk and just have my talk with God. Excuse me, let me tell you that. Have my walk and talk to my daddy. Let me have an honest conversation with my daddy. And how do I talk with my dad and everything? Pops. Dad, yo, hey, why the fluff is this going on? And then my daddy got to sit me down and talk to me. Well, you're going through this right here because you got to go through this process to be able to help somebody else when they go through something like this. Or you have to be at this point right now from where you have to be here right now from where things are going wrong and everything like that. You can be that help to somebody. You're not here to be selfish for yourself. You're here to help other people to find out who I am. Why you think that I download, equip you, put the right people in your group, in your circles, and everything? I didn't do that just for you to feel good about yourself. I did that for you to be a help to somebody else, to be able to trickle on down the line. Bam, this person here right here. Bam, you done got the information stuff you have right here. Bam, let me help you over here. Oh, you know what? I said, I've been to a similar situation like this before. What are you going to do? You just going to sit there and not say nothing to nobody? Yo, you gotta help that person. You gotta help motivate them. Just I always ask, like, God, why in the world we call this thing motivated to the man? Because you helping motivate other people that don't want to get up. You help motivate them from when they feel like that they ain't nothing like that. I'm showing them someone who felt like they was nothing, who thought they wasn't worth anything about that. No, you are worth something. You didn't go through this process for nothing. You didn't go through this process just for you to feel sorry and everything. No, you went through the process to be a help to somebody else. That's the conversation I had with my daddy. So it's like, yo. So then it's like now, those of y'all that praying right now, I feel y'all praying right now. I appreciate y'all. I said it was like, so now it's like, yo, it's like I can't be like this. And you know what make it so funny with me? And I used to do this all the time. Until I finally just like realizing some stuff with me right now. Every time from when I try to run away from doing what God wants me to do, is somewhere along the line I find myself running back to God and running into the things what He really wants me to do. Like, let's be honest. Let's go ahead and be honest. Keep it hot, honest, and transparent on here. I know I done been on here for a month, but yo, I gotta keep on going and everything like that. But it's been many times, I don't care, do what you gotta do, don't hold it. So it's been many times from where I be like, I ain't doing it. Nope, I'm out. Nope, I'm out of here. I'm not trying to do this. I don't want to go. I'm not doing this. So then guess what? I used to rip and run the streets. I used to look. And it would make it so bad from where I used to, for me, for not being at church all the time or not being where God wants me to be at, I always used to use work as an excuse. When I came here, I gotta work. I'm being honest. Look, I gotta work. Whatever offering extra overtime and everything like that, I took it. When my boss and them be like, look, and then look, it would make it so bad from where God was trying to be in my work, and then my boss be like, look, I know you're supposed to be at church. I'm gonna try to get you out here so then you can get to church and everything, but I need you to work these extra hours right here. So then guess what? My excuse was like, look, it'll be okay. I gotta do what I gotta do. But then I was using it as an excuse because I didn't want to face up to what God needed me to do. I didn't want to face up to it. Shoot, keep it more real. I didn't want to own that. From where you don't hang around people sometimes. When I don't hang around that on prophets and prophetess and and elders and everything like that. And then I saw the sugar honey iced tea they went through. I said, I don't want that. I said, because if I get something like that, I'm gonna be the one, I'm gonna pop off and then all that stuff gonna be thrown to the side. I don't want that. Just like right now, I got a problem. Look, just like right now, I got a problem when people want to keep their mouth, have their mouth on ministers and leaders and pastors and everything like that. Talk about what they ain't this and they ain't that or what like that. So what gives you the right to say that they ain't this and they ain't that? What you doing? Are you helping the people out? Are you sacrificing, standing up, praying and everything for them? What you doing?
Oh God.
Are you sitting there carrying the weight of everybody? What you doing? Back to it again. What that heart look like? And I mean, man, that used to. I gotta catch my words too, cause I felt one about to fly. It used to tick me off. People talk all this game about these you know, about the leaders and, you know, about these pastors and elders and ministers for everything for what they going through and everything. They want to talk all this yin yang. First of all, some of them just talking all that yin yang because they jealous. Second of all, they just look. Second of all, they wish that they would be in that position, but then really the ones that wishing that they want to be in that position, they really don't know what is the sacrifice and everything for what it is for you to be in that position right there. That's how me. I'll be like, I don't want, I can't, no. That's how the way I used to be. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm great. I'm good. I don't want that and everything. But then I always find myself, and when I'm trying to run away for it, it always seems like a way like I'm running right back into it. And so then whenever I'm seeing what happens and everything, then I'm sitting right here, I'm like, man, like, how in the world? Man, I can tell you right now, look, sometimes, man, my fire is lit when I see somebody looking at somebody with an ugly stank face look and everything. Like, I say, yo, what's that issue? And then some of my people gotta be like, D, it's okay. D, it is all right. Cause I said, nah, they need to fix their face. Cause they don't know what the heck y'all done been through to go through what you going through right now. I'm like, yo, cause look, my wife can tell you. Matt's like can tell y'all. What? Okay. Bet. And Pastor Brandon, I gotta tell you, breathe down, breathe. I'm like, I'm breathing. It was something like the other people, like, why they talking? Well, why they talking to him like, man, what the man? And then my wife got be like, hey, I'm like, look, I don't like it. I say I don't like it. I don't mean I don't love you still. I still love you. I just don't like it. But it's like, yo, man, I gotta see what that heart looking like. I gotta do a whole reset on some things. Then I can't be afraid to execute what God wants me to do. I don't know how we just got on this whole. I don't even know. I didn't know like who. Look, if you watching this in the background, look, if you unsubscribe to me, okay, cool. I understand, cool. Be happy, be blessed, and everything. Peace out. But then, yo, what you're not gonna do? Look, what you're not gonna do is you're not gonna be talking all this yin yang, all this junk to all the people who has sacrificed, who's been up praying, who's been up fasting, who's been up saying, look, trying to sit right there and pray and make sure that you okay. Man, look, if you want to have your little titty tiny moment or whatever that, yo, peace out, two fingers, God bless you and everything. Go have your moment and then go check your heart. Yo, this that motivated Monday. Cause it was like, yo, you can't be like that. Podcast, if you want to tune in for the rest of what I'm about to say and everything, you need to come follow on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. And so I'm gonna let you guys go, and you guys have a great and awesome day. Now, since we got this private conversation. Yo, is this from where? Oh my goodness. And y'all know this is something. Last time I did something like this, I was in the hospital.
You were. Yes, you were. You know.
And then as soon as I did that, yeah, I'm on podcast. So as soon as I did that,
it's not gonna happen like that this time.
The enemy tried to take me out.
Sure did. But not this time.
But guess what? Was not gonna happen this time.
Not this time.
I'm still gonna give God a praise.
Yes, you are.
I'm still gonna tell him thank you.
Yes.
I'm still gonna be living in my thankfulness.
Come on, sir. You on podcast now. I can talk.
Yeah, you can talk. We on podcast now. This is how we really gonna be free up in here today. Look, And got this by he said, remember, you did this like a year ago.
My Lord.
So all my leaders that is on here, some of y'all just jumped in. What's up? Look, I'm saying this to all the leaders that is on here. Whoo, God. I don't like how leaders has been talked about in a bad, negative way. So we bind that up right now in the name of Jesus right now. I don't like it. I love the person, but I just don't like that nasty spirit that's trying to diss all of y'all. Overseer Farmer, Pastor Omar, Pastor Brandy Rojas, who else on it? Minister Camilla Hightower, anybody, Pastor Ronnie, Apostle Janelle McCarver. Look, all you leaders, woo! We bound up all them naysayers right now in the name of Jesus. I even bind up for any spirit that's going to try to shut down my body when this live is done. I bind it up right now in the name of Jesus.
Yes, Lord. In the name of Jesus. No backlash.
But yo, so this is my part from what I said earlier. Yo, I got to make this thing clear. And this is me executing this thing right now. Had to get a whole new mindset on some things. Just like I mentioned, not this past Sunday, but the last Sunday, yo, God had to reestablish some things with me. Had to reestablish some things. So God, we coming to you right now, ask you to cover every person, every leader that is on here right now.
In the
name of Jesus. God, we need you to dispatch out all of your angels.
Yes, God.
I mean, all of them, for every fiber, every body part that is going on. I need you to have all your angels covering us right now. In the mighty name of Jesus.
In the name of Jesus.
Because what's not going to happen is we're not going to be tearing down our leaders like this anymore.
Amen.
Or the ones that has been called to ministry and everything, not going to talk to them and talk about they don't need to do this and they don't need to do that. People want to talk that junk and everything just because they make a mistake. Yo, they're human. We're all going to make mistakes. But the thing is, the thing is that we humble ourselves to be able to admit the mistakes that we made and then have the encouragement and everything to go and fix the mistakes that we made. Just because somebody, that don't mean for you to tear them down because they messed up. Shoot, I messed up. You messed up. Latasha messed up. But then that don't give nobody the right to tear anybody down. Right, that's why pencils have erasers.
Good Lord.
Come on, man. See, look, I already know I been know my help been in here. It's like the reinforcements came in here too. But yeah. Right, we all have made mistakes. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't know why this whole thing shifted like this. But I was just like, yo, it's like, whoever talking this yin yang, all this, doing all this on leaders and everything. Yo, be careful how you be careful how the way you talk about these leaders. Be careful how the way you talk about the ones that are trying to make a change in their life in a positive way. Be careful how the way you talk to them. it's something that I've learned that God has been showing me and everything like that. From where, and those of y'all that know me, those of y'all been rocking with me for a minute and everything. You guys know that I used to be the blunt one. I used to be the one who did not care. It was like how the way I feel it, I just let it fly. But then God had to get on me about that. He said because some people is not going to be able to handle you being that real. From where it's like, it's like, like have, be up, be up there, but then some man don't beat them down with it. So it's like now, hey Apostle. So then it was like, so now it's have to be like, look, you can't be beating out a person just because they don't understand on what's going on. Y'all, like, God had to show me how the right way, how to be able to talk to some people. But those y'all know, like, I used to be blunt and everything, but then now God had to was like, I'm the silly one. I'm the silly one out the bunch. It may not look like it now, but I'm the silly one out the bunch. I'm the one be like, what? You're funny because we're gonna go over here, we're gonna have this cup of lemonade and everything like that. We gonna chill, we gonna talk, and we gonna do this right. We gonna do this right here. We gonna, all right, let's go. I got you. But when I came on here this morning, and I was like, and I don't even know. Look, I don't know where it came from. Apostle, this is where I'm at. I was sitting right here praying because like whoever the one that's just been talking all this junk and everything about leaders, people that are in leadership, they have to be careful. And I have no shame whatsoever. Like, Apostle, if you got to tell me, Apostle, you need to talk to me to the side, or any other leader that's like, please talk to me to the side because I don't want to be wrong or anything. But I don't like how the way leaders have been treated lately. And so I'm like, so help me. Right. And see, yeah, it's that's where I'm at right now because it's like from whenever that you're hearing things, and I don't even know the people, and from when that you're hearing things from where they think they all this right here, they don't know what the heck they're doing. And then look, and it's real time when you actually hearing like the cussing words and everything that's coming out their mouth. They don't know what they talking about, or they don't know about this right here. And then I'm right here trying to hold my tongue and hold my mouth, saying, well, make sure that you know what's going on with them. I'm trying to, and I'd be like, if I can, and then cause my wife know because I'd have been like, I'm about to jack this person up. So look, I'm just saying, be careful. Really be careful. And then look, just like I was saying before you start talking all this junk, start talking this yang and everything right there, check your heart first. Check your heart first before you start talking all this yang in leadership and everything like that. Because I love all my leaders. I love Apostle. I love overseers. I love all the pastors and everything over the churches that we're affiliated with. I love all of y'all. But I said, and I definitely do not like when everybody wants to stop talking that and yang talking that junk about y'all. I said, you don't brought an offense to me. Because you don't know what you don't know what process they had to go through to get to where they're at. Shoot, even the ones some of them, I think I could do a better job than that. You think you can?
Ooh, Jesus.
You think you can?
My Lord.
Be careful what you ask for.
Be careful what you ask for. These mantles are heavy. Y'all better be careful.
Right. Look, see, I was hitting on where I'm at. Cause I've been right there. Look, we about to pull up. Who you think you talking to? See, God, I understand why that you allow my process how the way I went through. Because if I was driving, oh, it would have been no problem with me pulling up. You got an issue? Talk to me about it. Let's go. Let's go have a little talk. Let's go over here. Let's talk. I don't want to do it in front of your job and nothing like that. Let's go talk. You know what? I don't even want to go to Starbucks or nothing like that and get a cup of coffee because this is not a cup of coffee moment right here. But yo, you know, and what makes it so sad and what really hurts, like when the people that is talking all this junk about about leadership and everything like that, and maybe it's just me when that you see like all these arrows and daggers and stuff just flying like it's about to go and hit them.
My God, my Lord.
And then some people worry about like, well, what's wrong with them? Why they going through this? Why they going through that? Why they doing this and why they doing that? But then you don't even realize that the words and stuff that you're saying about your leader and everything is the one that's the daggers and arrows that's going right there to attacking them. Man, because you don't know, you just do not know how many leaders are losing sleep and everything just because people can't keep their mouths on them because they're trying to fend out the attacks on what's trying to hurt them. I don't know who I'm talking about. But today, yo, God said you're gonna get some rest today.
My God, yes, God.
You're going to be able to rest today because the people that needs to be there that are lined up to make sure that them arrows and daggers and stuff don't hit you, they're about to be in the right position to block all them attacks on you. You're going to get some rest today. Shoot, if I had to stay up 24 hours, I know my wife don't like it when I stay up 24 hours. Shoot, if I got to be up 24 hours praying, fasting, whatever it is I need to do, I'll do it. It's not doing it to trying to like, how can I say? It's not doing it trying to get favor with the leaders and everything like that. We need to do it because like that is leadership. Leadership need to be protected. You're not doing it for like trying to get recognition in that. That's what I'm looking for. Recognition or anything like that. Man, you're doing it because like your leader needs protection. It's been like so many times I don't woke up. And I've been like, and my wife come back. It's been sometimes I don't woke up. I'm in a cold sweat. I don't know who been going through what, who been doing what. All I just know is, Lord, whatever it is, yo, send help right now. And I mean in a cold sweat. My wife be like, what in the world is going on? And I be like, I don't know. I was like, babe, I don't know. I said, I don't know, honey, I don't know. I don't know. And then all of a sudden, shoot, like we can go to bed at 2. I'm right back up at 3:30. Just been up talking or talking or discussing something for what we done heard in church, like by the word and everything. So then we're reflecting back and forth and everything. And then we can go to bed and all of a sudden, my wife, she's laying there, she's resting and everything, and then boom, around about 3:00, 3:30, I'm right back up. Oh, I will, sir. I got some this past weekend. I really did. But then it's like, yo, like what in the world? But then you know what? Just by me just doing the live and stuff like that, like I said, this was like motivated to the max. But then I say it was like, yo, like some of the people who've been talking this yang about their leader. You need to watch what you say. Be very mindful. I'm just saying, be mindful on what you say. Be very mindful. And like I said, this is like motivated to the max. This is like Motivate Monday. But then it was like, y'all was like, whenever you at the point of like enough is enough. When you have that enough is enough, we're like, yo, enough is enough. Yo, keep your mouths, keep your crazy thoughts, your mad thoughts. Yo, keep them off of your leader. Keep them off. They don't look. Everything for what what leaders and stuff are going through right now, they don't need extra from your junk.
Sir, say that again. I'm about to throw my computer at you.
They don't need extra from your junk.
They don't need the extra. They got enough. They don't need
They got enough on the plate right now.
They don't need it.
So you feel some type of way?
My God. They don't need it.
And I'm keeping this thing hot, honest, open, and transparent. If you feel some type of way, you can gladly message me on Facebook. And then I'm going to let you know. I'm going to tell you up right now. It's like, look, I ain't got time for your little pity pie. You mad about with yourself and everything like that. Because what you're not going to do is, look, hey, people will tell you today about him. They said, don't message him with that. Do not do it.
Don't do it.
Don't
As
do
his
it.
wife,
I'm starting. Look. And you know what the funny thing about it is? I'm finally just starting to learn the block button on Facebook. I'm finally just starting to learn and having fun with it too. You know, I don't talk to them. Block this person, block that person. You know what? Oh, you know what? He got an attitude or something. You know, block this person, block this person. Like, look, it's sometimes I gotta be careful. I gotta ask if there's some of the people are friends or friends with like leaders and stuff. I'm going to ask the leader, yo, what's up with this person before like they try to add me on or whatever like that. Oh, you know, they okay, well, like that. I said, okay, then cool, but I'm going to still keep my distance because I ain't trying to start nothing. But yo, keep your mouth off of them. Look, keep your mouth off of them. Can it be like so many times? You know, what makes it so fun, and then like what makes it so interesting for me is like, you know, when you can feel the heaviness, even though they don't even post nothing on Facebook.
That part.
Or when they're like really quiet. One, cause and sometimes I used to like, man, you know, they're in prayer, you know, they're on social media and stuff like that. Cool, I get that part. But then whenever that you see a shift, I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. I heard, wait a minute, something's up. And people are going through. That's all I got to say. That's all I got. Podcast has been over. I had to just do my little thing and add that in, and then it's done. But just be careful. Be careful with the lead. Just be careful with that. And here go a challenge for some of us as well. If we say that we love our leaders, you want to know the best way you can show that you love them? Be in prayer for them. Mm-hmm. Be in prayer for them. Yo, try not to have like no crazy stuff. Be trying to hit towards their way. When I mean crazy stuff, I mean anything you like. Look, they really do not have no time for this nonsense right here. Really, it's the fact of like, what, Dad? Did you want to have chocolate chip or lemon cookie? I mean, just pick a cookie. I mean, don't let it be none of that crap. Just pick one. Oh my goodness. Matter of fact, go ahead and be dangerous sometime and grab both cookies. I mean, don't let it be nothing that crazy. Or should I go with red or should I go with black? Really? Combine them. I don't know. Shoot. Don't. I mean, yeah. Just. Because they go through enough right now. And trust me, I had my moments too from where it was like, and look, I had to learn, and then my own leaders had to go to me sometimes say, yo, you're not bothering us with different whatever it is, like it's a concern or something. But yeah, but don't let it be like something like really like I said, like with the whole cookie thing, I was being serious. Because some people will call just like for the foolish things. Like really, like this is if you don't have steak that night, have chicken, then have chicken. I mean, something serious. I mean, like, come on now. But yeah, with that being said, I'm about to end this live. I'm gonna finish drinking on this drink. I put some tea in here. I had a little bit of tea, and I put it in there. There go my phone. But yeah, just be careful what you say. Let's keep our leaders in prayer. Keep them in prayer. I mean, truly keep leadership in prayer because of everything what's been going on with this, with COVID and everything like that. It hurts me sometimes. It actually hurts me when I hear definitely like when my leaders, when I hear other, pastors and them saying like they had closed their church down because of COVID. Or from where like people just don't, people are not believing, they're not believing in God. And I mean, and I'm like, why not? But then you have some folks out there who just want to just talk that yank. Okay, God. You got some people out there who want to talk all this junk and stuff about leadership because they're trying to cause division. So division cannot happen here.
Oh my God.
This is like one of those moments right now for where it had to be like, it made me think about like, like the movie Avengers, for how the way Nick Fury had to bring all of them superheroes together and everybody had their own little alter ego thing. Iron Man was like, look, I'm rich, I'm money and everything like that. I don't need y'all. And Captain America, we need to work as a team and everything like that. It had to be at a time for where like, look, we need to assemble and we need to go ahead and keep on pressing the heavens and stuff together and not be worrying about and not have this division. Well, what, this person better than this person, that person better than that person right there. It doesn't matter. The same goal is we're trying to reach God. We're trying to win souls. So it doesn't matter how the way this person does it to reach soul. It doesn't matter how that person does it to reach soul. Y'all, the job, look, we're here to reach out the soul. We're here to show them what Christ is all about. I don't need to be like Team Autobots and Team Decepticon. No, we need to be one. And make it so funny. That's what one of the things said in that Transformer movie. Go back until like the very first one of Transformer, and when it was said till all is one. When it says till all is one. One purpose, one job. God have us on here for earth for like one reason. That one good reason. I may not do it like any other pastor or minister like that, but I do what works for me. God showed me on what works. Look, this work works for you. This works for them. But then you always realize what works for you and what works for them. It all equals up to that same purpose on what we're doing is winning souls for the kingdom. So if you don't do it like overseer or Pastor Rojas or Apostle Janelle McIver, or any other like look, long we're going for that main goal. We're here to win. Look, we're here to win souls for the kingdom of God. So that's why I look till all is one. I promise. This is it. I promise. This is it. But yeah, let's go out there. Let's go do it. All right. I love you all. I promise you, I was not expecting any of this. I really wasn't. But whenever that God wants to shift, making something funny, we always say, God have your way. And then sometimes we don't really want God to have his way. From where I had him, I said, well, God have your way. God, if you want to shift, then shift. If you want to have me sit right here, if you want to have me sit right here, be humble and cry and reach out to you, God, I will reach out to you and cry. Because I said, what? God have your way. Not my way, but have your way. But yeah, but I love you all. I really do. I love you all. Thank goodness for my lovely wife. She working remote, so and she's jumping back and forth from work and keeping me in prayer at the same time, cause she know how, cause she know her husband. And then I'll be like, okay, I'm about to shut down, and then she be like, keep going. And so yeah, and it's okay to laugh too. You gotta have laugh. I tell you, I'm the silly one out the bunch. I really am. Everybody tell you I'm the silly. Y'all call me silly, crazy fool. Well, you know what? I take all that because you know what? If I can make you laugh, I'm doing my job quite well. I got my job quite well. But yeah, but with that being said, I love you all. This is like the fourth, third. I don't know what ending this is, but I'm ending it for real. All right, you guys be blessed. I love you all. Peace out. I see y'all. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. If it's not a live, it will be on podcast, but then the podcast link will come on Facebook and YouTube and all that. So then you'll be able to catch on what we talked about on tomorrow. Okay. Peace out. Just for real. I'm gone this time. All right, you guys be blessed. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.